we're 3-1 in the group stage so far. Good job, everyone. All we need to do is beat a tanking Envy to secure first seed. We got this. Yeah! What the hell even happened here? Let's take a look at the bonus round, and you'll start to see a trend that kind of encapsulates the whole series in just one word: fun maxing and playing together, deathballing. That was 3 words, but we'll move on.
This match. Yeah. So much on the line here for MIBR. Seriously though, #1 seed. Could be nice for them to snag.
Just in case if MIBR has a trap set up, they're just gonna swing out and deathball together. A lot of the times you just don't have to overcomplicate it. You can just swing together, usually no util, just drive face, out C long, out whatever, and that would help them get their kills.
Try this again, perhaps flash out of this smoke. No emerge. Mazzino this time the one that's get flattened. That's the Omen gone.
So another first kill for Extra, 2 in a row. C-site free again. Demon 1 just cooks Tex through the smoke, backside.
Uncomfortably for MIBR. Find a way to play into this round, and there's already going to be a push into Garage. This is hyper aggressive. Aspas though is tucked nicely. Extra might be in trouble, especially if Zekin decides to get involved. He doesn't want to overswing this. And so Kesset's get a chance to back out of Garage, but time is ticking. There has to be some proactivity here from MIBR. Back C site, Zekin connects beautifully. Extra, not much to say about that. Rossi and Popper will hold things down. Even that Bulldog getting some involvement now as Aspas is dealt with.
As you can see, when you're hot, and Envy was hot. The spacing out back site from MIBR was kind of poor. They weren't really in a position to treat each other. Envy was able to clean that up, clean that post plant up.
It was in a really hectic situation regardless, but man, they were stressful, high tension, lots of overcoming. And I can imagine now it's pretty much the...
You can see here the bullshittery already starts happening. Yoru TPs into sewers with his ult, and from here we'll see absolute pandemonium break out.
Very relaxed, laid back, like you could hear the pressure they were putting on themselves. Kesset gets the opening, the A site is for free off this.
Omen gets 2 from spawn while the Yoru is ulted. I'm not even sure the spectator knows who to spectate right now. It's just action all across the board. After Yoru clears out the site, Omen gets the picks from the people rotating from C. These guys walk up long just to make sure it's clear, and they take the site. It seems like a pretty standard put pressure on one side of the map and have the Omen ult intercept any rotators through. Pretty standard, but also like very, very chaotic, which is the main part. Rankers was always pretty chaotic in terms of like what was happening on the map in terms of macro, wherever they were pushing, whatever they were doing. So they embrace that mentality and they punish the predictability of MIBR.
Dimensional drift, Rossi teleported into spawn. Envy are everywhere. They are in the walls on the map and now have a free site.
It's pretty suffocating for MIBR. They losing those players early, but nothing to do.
Standoff, man.
This is a 3-gun save, potentially.
Yeah, well, a 2-gun save.
Oh yeah, Tex doesn't have much.
Oh, well, now it's a 1-gun save and a nothing save.
Bro has tour de force, I guess. There really is not a lot to do in this round.
Envy really just came out and hit with the brain destroyer round with the Omen TP into spawn with the drift into A.
He has deep fried attention span special. Sometimes we all need a bit of brain rot, Valorant, you know?
Yeah. It's fun to live in a world where we're excited.
On Bind, it's been back and forth up until this round, where the tides really shift for Envy. It's a buy versus a buy, and if Envy lose, they're poor, and they probably have to eco next round. Let's see how they win.
A little too late. Stinger made mincemeat of him before he could escape. A lot of ultimates here for Envy, though. Dimensional drift, principally. And a pit.
They ult off A short. Now teams usually ult either B main or B long, sorry, or A short, because that is where the main pressure areas are. The orb is A showers, and that's important. But most of the time, teams will either hit through B long, they'll send 4 B long, 1 B short, or they'll hit through A short. So Rossi effectively takes away one of the most important lanes on this map. We'll see MIBR adjust their call to hit A through showers, and that kind of screws them over.
Break down A short.
This time Exter has the Judge, 1 Odin for Envy. They've got him tucked over towards B, and we still have a lot of emphasis towards this A side, just expecting that, yeah, MIBR, they could try to play around this pit, they could try to get through shower into site instead.
It does nullify the MIBR A side Viper wall though. It's really hard to make use of that at all this round, so it might be raw contact behind a high tide.
So MIBR would love to just keep that Viper stranded in the pit, but Envy are really dead set on helping Rossi.
There's the Leah, but it existed solely inside the fast lane, so no one really affected by it. There's a medal that drops Verno very, very low.
As we can see with this harbor wall across site and the orb on default, they haven't really gotten anything. After they drove off the rain and the clove from backside from helping the Viper, they really only have triple space and like showers area. They don't really have U-Haul cleared. They don't have anything else cleared. It's a problem, and we will see this round dissolve into absolute chaos since they don't have the space.
And now the way that the site is split up is pretty cool. That just funnels Envy out completely.
Aspas. Not quite fully committing to heaven here, but definitely going to be a problem. Dimensional drift here. X is getting a bit of information about where the harp is set up, and eventually Envy have to spring the trap here. They've got to get into the site. Verno's having to spray Demon 1 down, and that was inside Empress, so a big tool in the arsenal missing. But even without the Rainer, Envy are down to fight for it. Mazzino flattened. They knew he was there from the dimensional drift info, and so now it's on Tex, who needs to work into the back of the site, but the flash will
try to clear U-Haul while the Viper was still up, so they feared being crunched from both sides and being peeked from both sides. And while that was happening, Envy was actually pushing out of backside and the Euro from showers. It was very chaotic, but Envy thrives in chaos. They were able to come out on top. From this point on, MIBR does not win a single round. And this round is a good example of that. The fights just don't go their way, and sometimes that happens. It's alright. We can see here that Envy have 3 towards long, and MIBR have 3 towards fountain. Let's see the opening brawl.
Trying to interpret Azuma's body language is usually a bad idea.
Toxins going up.
Again, usually you want to fight one of these 2 lanes, either A short or hold a trap A short or hold a trap B long, because most of the time teams are going to be hitting through one of these 3 lanes. By stacking it in the early round, you can effectively deny any hard hit towards B or towards A. If you hold a crossfire effectively, if you do a trap effectively, there's a lot of stuff you can do in order to deny that space early on and to deny the enemy their game plan. We can see here that Envy is trying to do just that. DM1 is with the op posted up on B long, and then also we have Pop in here to support him in order to make sure that, hey, if they're going to take B long space and they're going to try to get the orb, we got to punish them and we got to deny any fast push.
Double flash long, Demon 1, he's finally got the op. Oh, but Zekin is right on the angle
goes
as
down,
he peeks.
but
Demon 1's been getting it pretty rough so far this map.
Oh, Pop him with the rechallenge, respect. And Extra's there to swing to back him up.
Yeah, Gatecrash active, he's going to fight for it. Didn't have a chance to get out, still he's now even the odds.
Really good refresh.
And it's also left the B site clear. MIBR calling a cancel because Tex
Yeah,
again
they gotta
work.
think that this is possible from Tex. This is how he's just been playing this entire half out. Yeah, Rossi knows.
Oh,
he knows. He knows it's possible.
Okay, Showstopper catches Rossi out.
Oh, man.
Aspas, though, good. Honestly, good position to get back around that corner. He spots Kesnet midway through the rocket, but it's just Aspas.
He's relentless, man. He is just re-swinging the same angle, cooking them.
When Kesnet is re-swinging the same angle over and over again like he has been this map and just popping off, there's really nothing you can do versus the best players. Sometimes players will just have a really good day. Maybe they ate something good for breakfast. Who knows? But a lot of the times, if you're popping off, then you got a heat check. And Kesnet heat checked right there. And he got away with it because he's that good of a player. That ends my analysis.
Why did it work though? What do you think was actually tripping MIBR up in this moment?
I mean, we literally didn't care. Like, we weren't talking to each other what coming in the game. We were talking more about like nothing. Like, I was just saying like random words. We were speaking Chinese, like everything
Head
random.
empty,
Like,
just shooting.
there was no comms. Like, in the rounds where you guys see, like, I just TP'd in Swan one round. I didn't say it. Like, I just did it.
Okay.
We're walking around. We don't know what we're doing. So if we don't know what we're doing, they don't know what we're doing.
That's the big brain play.